Well, alright. Welcome to another one of BumpmyStump's World of Tanks, Xbox 360 edition replays. And here we are in the T69. And we are on Cliff. And we're gonna have an okay game here. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's definitely far from the worst. And you know, sometimes you gotta have okay games or not okay games, apparently a lot of times in this game, to have the few decent games. This game kind of gets off to a somewhat slow start. I'm gonna push up to the back with a oh, spotted something, took a peek, nope, nothing there. But yeah, we're gonna push up through the back with a Cromwell and go around the back of the mountain, see what we can find. I was hoping a couple tanks would follow us, but it ends up working out okay for the most part. I mean, I think one or two tanks follows us. They're just a lot slower than us. So we'll get in position up here and see what we can spot, see what we can shoot. The Cromwell, like I said, is in front of me, and I'm perfectly happy to let him take the first shot. You know, power to him. He spots that, the PZ, and we both shoot at the same time, and our damage rolls combine. He was on mic saying, yeah, did you see that? I just devastated him. And I'm like, dude, not quite devastated. Rolls combined, which happens sometimes. I remember the first time that happened to me. I thought I had like a 700 roll in a, I don't remember what it was, a T34 or something. Like, did you see that? And the guy was like, no, we combined rolls. I'm like, but it was yellow. He's like, no, but sometimes it happens. Of course, at that time, I didn't know. I was a noob. I still am a noob. I'm an average player at best, so I don't try to sit here on the mic and whatnot and pretend to be the, end all be all of World of Tanks whatsoever. I'm learning as I go, just like everyone else. So, but I do have some good games sometimes, some really good games, and I tend to like to replay them and keep them for putting up on YouTube and letting other people enjoy them, and just for me having later on. So yeah, we're gonna push up. Nothing happening right now. We're gonna push up a little bit with that Cromwell, and ooh, he gets 250 taken out of him, and I probably at that point should have stopped. But instead, we have another guy with us here, so I said, well, let's push up. Let's see what we see. And I see a tiger right there, not looking. And we're going to plant one in the side of him, take out his ammo rack. And we're going to plant another one into him. And I know I hit him, but because he wasn't spotted, I don't know what happened. But I know we did damage. At least it better have. So I'm reloading here. And trying to stay kind of slightly hidden while I reload, but there's an IS-3 pushing up that is going to spot us. And between him and whatever's down below us spotting us, this is not the best place to be. Because I got a decent view range in this tank and I can't see anything. So I'm going to pull over here. Thank goodness the IS-3 is firing at someone else. And I know it's not going to work. I know it's going to bounce. But I figured, well, maybe I'll get lucky. At least do some damage to him. No, not happening. And of course I take that one extra shot, and that one extra shot always gets me in trouble. But you don't want to leave a shot on the field either when you have that one shot left. You don't want to reload with one shot left, so at least that's my thinking. And I always end up, not always, but a lot of times end up taking a shot that I didn't need to take because I want to get that last shot off. So nothing much happened here, so we're going to push. We're going to go help that tiger out. I don't like that IS-3. We're going to try to get around him, see what we can come up with. And we're going to push over here, come up the hill a little bit, see if we can come around behind that IS-3. And lucky for us, he moved right into my range. Took 245 out of him, then 225 and finished him off. Time to reload. but I didn't. Oh, there we go. And I was trying to get over here behind the rocks, and I got run into. And maybe it was me cutting him off. I don't know why I didn't just kind of collide with him and bounce off, but it turned me right around because his tank was so much bigger than mine. But we're getting close to reloaded here. Someone has spotted the artillery, so we're going to take him out really quick. I don't like artillery too much, so a minute we're loaded. Whole big 53 damage, but hey, his gun's out of play. And if you look at the tally up there, right now it's 3 on 6. Yeah, 3 on 6. So I see that Pershing right there, and don't ask me how. The rear of a Pershing, I had premium loaded. I don't know how. I loaded the premium with the IS-3 and then forgot about it. So, needless to say, at the end of this game, it cost me a little bit of... Luckily, I have a premium account because it would have cost me big time. But so yeah, we still have 2 shells loaded. We're going to try to sink one into that AT-15. I'm going to try to track him so he can't aim towards me, but that didn't work. I still tried to take one of his cupola, didn't work. Luckily he bounced off me. And we're getting capped. So now it's 2 on 5. And yeah, the odds aren't looking too spectacular in our favor. There's only 2 of us up here, and like I said, we're... just doesn't look too good. I start to come over that hill right there, and I see the tree fall, so I back off a little bit. And it's a T69, and I said, well, I don't know what to do, but, you know, there's under a minute left in the cap. I just figured, well, gotta go for it. My partner takes a little bit out of him, so I figured he's aiming at my partner, and sure enough, and I can go down over the hill and take out Uncle Sam, or whatever it said on his tank. My team partner there, he took out the other tank that was down there, so now it's 2 on 3. So the odds are looking a little bit better. That's 2 tank destroyers though. And I'm pretty sure my partner there is pretty low health at this point. So, and I'm not doing too well either. I got just under 400 left, but luckily it's only a Sherman up here. So I bounce off from the first shot, and I said, well, I'm not going to waste my last 2. Come to his side, take 219, and then finish him off with 180. So that took care of the cap issue. Now the odds are a little bit better, 2 on 2. And yes, my Tiger 2 there, he's not long for this world. He's in a lot worse shape than I am. And that SU-152 has 0 damage. And then the J Panther, at least he's damaged, so you know, at least one of them should be a somewhat easy kill. My 6th sense starts going off, so I stopped, tried to take a shot. I should have kept on going, because if I kept on going, I probably would have been able to push right around him, but I sat here and waited too long. And by the time I got going again, and my speed picked up a little bit, my radar goes off with the other tank looking this way. So I instantly back up, because, yeah, I'm going to take a shot at him, do a little bit of damage there, and watch out for his buddy there. If I had gotten up behind him, maybe it wouldn't have worked out good, I don't know, but I would think it would have worked out better if I had gotten up behind him. I've lost sight of him. Oh, there he is again, and he missed. Thank goodness. So let's take him out. Nope. We get tracked and he hides. So I bounce off him. I had to use my repair kit for my track. And yeah, I'm kind of stuck below him right at the moment. But seeing neither one of them is coming forward, it's time to reload. Reload and take off down across the right here. We're going to go west. Head west, young man. Because California is full of women in gold. So, right here I make, I think, another tactical error. I should have just blitzed straight across. I shouldn't have stopped. I had enough speed that I could have made it across, and we could have split our force. But I tell the tiger, you know, hey, you go try to cap, because I'm thinking at that time they might have come down behind us. But yeah, they didn't, and my mistake and the tiger's mistake for listening to me, or maybe that was what he was going to do anyways, cost him his life. You know, it was a toss-up. But in hindsight, 2020, I wish I had just, instead of stopping at all, just bolted right across there. Because I'm in a pretty bad predicament. I'm on low ground, underneath 2 tanks. One at pretty close to full health, at least 3/4 health. The other one almost dead, but still. And sure enough, they're sitting there waiting for me. And right here is not the place to be. So I back up a little bit and wait for him to come down, because I figured he's just going to bum rush me. And I'm focused in on him, and I don't even see that the other red is aiming at me. Takes a chunk out of me. I'm down to 72 health at this point. So here comes the 152, thinking that was his chance. He missed me. First shot hits him, second shot tracks him, third shot hits him, fourth shot kills him. So now, it's an almost dead T69 against an almost dead J Panther. Yeah. And I'm not loaded. If he had come down that hill right then, I would have been dead. All he had to do was come down, save his shot till he got down, and took me out. But he didn't know I wasn't loaded. But he should have, if he had paid attention to my fire, my many shots I shot. He should have known that I emptied my clip. But so now it's kind of a cat and mouse. We're gonna sit here and just, I'm gonna try to get a spot on him, try maybe be able to put a shot into his turret. But it's not gonna work out too good. But so we're backing up, wiggling around. I'm hoping he comes down, because I'm fully loaded, and I'm like, yeah. You know, if he comes down, I'll probably get a side shot on him, and he knows that, because he can't aim towards me as he's coming down. So, but I try to back up here and see if I can get just enough of his gun mantlet, not turret, but gun mantlet or whatever. I call it a turret, even though it's not a turret. The top of his tank, how's that? Still nothing. No solution. No chance. I figure maybe he's kind of moving off to the right. Nope, he's still sitting right there. It's funny, I hadn't played my T69 very much at all in the last couple weeks. I like this tank, though. Some people say they don't like it. I think this tank is brilliant. You know, I love the T57. I skipped the one in between the, I don't even remember what it is. It's E1, T something something, E1 or T, I can't remember. Not because I heard bad things about it, but I just didn't want another medium. I wanted the T57, so I free XP'd right by the next one. I got the T57. I actually have gone back since then and purchased the other one. I haven't played it yet, but I purchased it. I figured, I like having them all anyways. Alright, the J Panther here, back to the game. Just thinking, maybe I just get a shot. No. I got 3 shots left. I'm not going to waste one. Still nothing, so. But he's looking at me right now. And because he's looking at me, I know that I'm fast enough that I can go right by him. There's nothing he can do about it. He pulls forward, he's dead. And he knows it, so he doesn't pull forward. So, we're getting down on time now. We're down to a minute. And, you know, I don't want it to end in a draw. I've played this whole game and played it out and played it out and played it out. Of course, I don't want to die either. So I'm kind of, it's almost like cat and mouse, chicken, peek-a-boom. See what I can see here, and I want to take him out, but you know, I just don't want to die. You know. So I take a peek. It's starting to click down now. We're down to 27 seconds. You know, I got to do something. If I'm going to make a move, it better be now. So I back up till I see him. Take a shot at him. It bounces. he shoots, hits the rock, so now it's my chance to just back up and take him out. If he had just stayed turned towards me, I probably wouldn't have been able to do anything to him. So, but he tried to go forward and hide behind the rock, so his mistake, my victory. So we ended up spending way too much silver, but only ended up spending 5,800, so that's not bad. You get the Devastator medal, the Defender medal, the TopGun. We end up with just shy of 7,000 XP with a 2x multiplier. 7 kills. We'll run through the damage there. 53 on the GW, 870 on the SU, 219 on the PZ, 535 on the Tiger, 401 on the M4, 0 on the AT, but you know, 106 on the J Panther, 170 on the T69, and 470 IS3. 2,800 damage, 7 kills, 1499 experience, 29 shots fired, 24 hits, 16 penetrations. So overall, it ended up being a good game, so I like my T69. Alright, rate, comment, subscribe, and remember, when you're outnumbered, shoot the red ones.